Today, President Trump signed an executive order that dealt a blow to the Affordable Care Act. Good afternoon, I'm Tyler Emery.
And I'm Jordan Berger. The executive order on health care signed earlier today will roll back some key provisions of the ACA. It's been a busy day on Capitol Hill. NBC's Blaine Alexander has more on the order, Puerto Rico, and rumors Chief of Staff John Kelly wants to quit.
With the stroke of a pen, President Trump chipping away at Obamacare, signing an executive order to do what Congress could not.
This order takes first steps to make it easier for businesses to help their workers afford high quality and more flexible health care through reimbursement accounts.
But critics say it will actually increase costs for those with serious health issues and drive some insurers away from Obamacare.
Well, good afternoon. Great to be here.
Meanwhile, Chief of Staff John Kelly making a rare appearance in the White House briefing room, knocking down rumors that he's fed up with his job.
Unless things change, I'm not quitting, I'm not getting fired, and I don't think I'll fire anyone tomorrow.
And putting a positive spin on the president's eyebrow-raising tweets on Puerto Rico. The president saying FEMA cannot stay there forever to deal with the ongoing hurricane crisis.
They're not going to be there forever. And the whole point is to start to work yourself out of a job and then transition to the rebuilding process.
The president now trying to force a change from Iran. His decision on the nuclear deal expected tomorrow. Blaine Alexander, NBC News, Washington.
Now, Trump almost left the room this morning without signing the order. Vice President Mike Pence had to remind him to sign it. The health care order will not go into effect immediately. If you get insurance through work, you won't be affected by this.
Congressional leaders took a different tone than the president when it came to aid for Puerto Rico. House Speaker Paul Ryan and House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi spoke in support of Puerto Ricans. Pelosi called Trump's tweets heartbreaking. Ryan said we need to stand with the people of Puerto Rico.
At the moment, there's a humanitarian crisis that has to be attended to, and this is an area where the federal government has a responsibility, and we're acting on it.
Ryan will travel to the island on Friday to assess the damage firsthand. Now, Puerto Rico echoed the calls for more action after Trump blamed the island for its financial crisis. The mayor of San Juan called Trump a hater-in-chief. She also said he was, quote, incapable of fulfilling the moral imperative to help the people of Puerto Rico. Trump administration officials like Ben Carson and Sarah Huckabee Sanders sought to downplay his comments this morning. The House has passed a $36.5 billion disaster aid bill for hurricane-hit states and Puerto Rico. Puerto Rican officials met today to speak on the current state of the island. 83% of Puerto Ricans are still without power. Officials say a priority is restoring stable power to hospitals. They also say they can hope power can be restored to the entire island within 6 months.
Massive fires across California continue to grow, along with the death toll and number of people missing. 23 people are dead and nearly 300 are still missing due to fires. New evacuations have been ordered. More than 20,000 remain evacuated. Air quality in the northern part of the state is being called the worst in nearly 20 years. But the effects of the smoke are reaching as far as Southern California. The physical and economic damage to the region is expected to be severe and lasting.
President Trump announced his nominee to lead the Department of Homeland Security. Kirstjen Nielsen served under the DHS under current Chief of Staff John Kelly. Nielsen previously worked at the TSA after the 9/11 attacks and later served on President George W. Bush's Homeland Security Council. She will oversee departments like FEMA and the Coast Guard, those currently working in hurricane-struck areas. Here's what's happening right now. People are calling for Maria Chappelle-Nadal to be fired again. This time, she criticized President Trump on Twitter. She posted a picture playing off the recent controversy surrounding the Dove ad. This one shows Trump transforming into Adolf Hitler. The original ad shows a black woman transforming into a white woman. Many people responded to the post, calling for her to resign or be fired.
Adult adoptees in Missouri may soon get the answer to the question, who am I? Starting today, adult adoptees born in and after 1941 will be able to send in requests for their original birth information. The change is part of the Missouri Adoptee Rights Act passed in 2016. For some that work in adoption agencies in Missouri, the change will mean a lot to adoptees.
A lot of adoptees, at some point in their life, they will ask, what is my story? And that a big part of their story would be to see their original birth certificate.
Birth parents will still have the chance to deny the release of their information. Requests for birth information won't be released until January of 2018. Well, at long last, Missouri and Kansas may be meeting again, this time on the basketball court. Joining us now is KMUH's Chris Trevino. Chris, this would be huge if it happens.
Well, Jordan, no official announcement yet, but the schools have been talking about a preseason scrimmage a week from Sunday at the Sprint Center in Kansas City. The scrimmage would be played to raise money for hurricane relief efforts. The schools have to get permission from the NCAA. Mizzou and KU have not met in hoops since 2012, the year Mizzou left the Big 12 to join the SEC. Back in 2011, the Tigers played Missouri Southern in a preseason game to raise money to help those affected by the Joplin tornado. So no official word yet. That could come in the next 24 hours, and it would certainly be an icebreaker between the longtime rivals if they get together again.
Chris, thank you. Facebook is responding again to claims Russia used political ads during the presidential campaign on its site. Chief Operating Officer Sheryl Sandberg says things happened on the social media site that shouldn't have. Sandberg says Facebook will reveal Russian-linked groups did target Americans with ads designed to tip the election in Trump's favor. The city of Charlottesville is joining a suit to prevent unauthorized parliamentary groups from returning to the city. This after the controversial Unite the Right rally back in August. A counter-protester was killed after a car drove into a crowd. Several neighborhood associations and downtown businesses are also plaintiffs in the case.
Officials from the United States and Israel announced plans to quit the UN's cultural agency, UNESCO. The U.S. is quitting UNESCO because it thinks there is anti-Israel bias in the Paris-based organization, which needs to be reformed. The U.S. provides a fifth of the agency's funding, making the exit a severe blow to the organization. And while the U.S. and Israel haven't totally left the UN, the Philippines might. The EU warned the country could lose its membership due to its war on drugs that has killed thousands of its people. Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte defended the drug war and threatened to throw EU diplomats out of the country.
A Canadian-American family is not heading home after being released by a Taliban-linked group in Pakistan. Caitlin Coleman and Joshua Boyle were kidnapped by militants while hiking in Afghanistan in 2012. Coleman was pregnant at the time and had 3 kids while in captivity. The U.S. offered to send AC-130 to fly them out of Pakistan, but they rejected the offer. The State Department has not said why they are not leaving. Chile's president welcomed more than 60 Syrian refugees today. Chile is one of several South American nations to accept Syrian refugee families. This year, more than 2 million people around the world are fleeing wars or persecution. We're expecting a bit of a warm-up as we head into the weekend. Kenton is here with a look at our weekend temperatures. Kenton?
Thank you very much. Take a look at our drought monitor, though. Comes out every Thursday. I like to show it to you. And what you're going to notice here is that for mid-Missouri, even though we've seen quite a bit of rainfall in the past week, we actually haven't changed much. We're still in a D0 here, an abnormally dry condition for a lot of us, and even up to a D1 for some parts, especially Audrain and Monroe counties. And that's because while we are average for the entire year now with rainfall, we are still about 1.25 inches below average for the fall season. So we're still behind here in the past couple months. Otherwise, if we go ahead and look at our temperatures right now, it's not too bad out there. We're at 65 in Columbia, 67 in Jeff City, 61 up in Moberly. Winds right in from the southeast. They're about 8 miles an hour in Columbia, 12 miles an hour over in Salisbury, Marshall at 13 miles an hour. This evening, not showing up here, but temperatures are eventually dropping down into the 50s. And as we look ahead to the next couple days, it's going to be even warmer. We're at 83 degrees on Friday, 85 on Saturday, but we have showers and thunderstorms heading into Saturday night. I'm tracking those hour by hour. We'll take a look at that 8-day forecast coming up right after the break.
Kenton, thank you very much. A new treatment that could help people regain their sight is waiting for FDA approval.
Then a local high school club got the attention of the Secretary of State. Find out what they did to help Missourians who are visually impaired or blind. That's coming up later in the show.
First, you are taking a live look over downtown Columbia. It is 5:08 on this sunny Thursday afternoon. This is KMUH News First at 5. Coverage you can count on. We'll be right back.
Calling all soccer players, it's time to sign up for the 3v3 Soccer Fest hosted by the Show Me State Games. It's coming up November 18th and 19th in Columbia. Visit smsg.org for rules and information and register your team before November 9th.
Wheel salutes
Texas, Texas, Texas.
And oldest proud Texans.
Born and raised.
Love their state.
We love exploring the Texas State Parks.
And Wheel is more than just a pretty face. It's a Texan takeover.
Weeknights at 6:30 on KOMU 8. Never be surprised by the weather. Download the free KOMU8 Weather and Traffic app. Brought to you by Central Bank of Boone County.
When you need legal representation, contact the team at Carson & Coyle.
We are a full-service law firm with experienced attorneys who will listen to your concerns.
Whether you're facing a criminal charge, dealing with a divorce, have been injured, or need estate planning, we have the expertise to represent you.
We're prepared to try every case when settlement's not the right answer.
For over 50 years, we have built our reputation here in mid-Missouri with a new office in Columbia to better serve you. At Carson & Coyle, we are dedicated to protecting your legal rights.
The 2017 Nissan Rogue with available automatic emergency braking that can help stop for you. And motion-activated liftgate. You still got some tricks left in you. Take on today the Nissan Rogue family. Lease today, starting at just $159 per month, or get 0% for up to 60 months on 12 models.
The First Alert Weather Cam is brought to you by the law firm of Harper, Evans, Wade, and Nettemeyer. We will fight for you.
Welcome back to KMU8 News First at 5. Live look over the Columbia Regional Airport on our First Alert Weather Cam. Beautiful blue sky out there. Finally got rid of the mist and fog we had this morning, and now we're seeing the blue sky, and we're going to have warmer temperatures the next couple days. I want to remind you that our average high temperature this time of the year is 68 degrees. We're at 83 tomorrow, 15 degrees above average, 85 on Saturday. And then we have some storms right along with a cold front rolling through, and that's getting us back down slightly below average to 63 on Sunday. But we're back up there to a warming trend for actually all of next week. Looks like every day we're getting just a bit warmer once again. Right now we're dealing with this high pressure slowly moving out, this cold front slowly moving in. But of course, if we take a look over towards the west, California especially, there's still those wildfires going on over there. And we can look at this with visible satellite. That's what I have on here is visible satellite. And you can see right where these fires are. This is where the smoke was going yesterday, the smoke and ash. It was going in this direction. The winds were taking it up into Nevada. Now, today, the winds have it going straight on south and into the ocean. So the wind's a very big part because the smoke and ash really hinders the air quality that everyone breathes in. So the wind definitely helping out a lot of folks here, blowing it down to the south. And if we zoom in even closer, you can see on visible satellite right where these fires are, and you can see the smoke just flowing right on down from that. Very interesting there with our brand new satellite that went up this year. Now looking at weathercast hour by hour, again, clear skies for the most part tonight. Tomorrow, more sunshine in the morning than the afternoon, but still mostly sunny overall. Then cloud cover increasing just a bit overnight. And on Saturday, we're going to have a mix of sunshine and cloud cover during the morning. By the afternoon, some slight rain by mid-afternoon possible for our northwestern viewing area, but most of us dry still. Then as we head into our evening hours, late afternoon and evening, that cold front gets a little closer. We start to see showers pop up across the area. Some thunderstorms mixed in with this as well. You can see 9 p.m. some thunderstorms. Could actually have some stronger winds with this. Maybe even some hail to deal with, of course, with the lightning and the heavy downpours at a few moments. That clears out as we head towards Sunday morning. And then by the afternoon, we're definitely dry with a lot of sunshine back there. And you can see cooler temperatures behind this cold front, too. It's going to be a big contrast, kind of jumping from summer right into fall just in a one-day time period there from Saturday into Sunday. 56 so for our low temperature tonight with mostly clear skies. Tomorrow we're up to 83 again, mostly sunny. South winds only 6 to 13 miles an hour. And your Friday night fever forecast here, it's Montgomery County at North Callaway tomorrow. 77 first quarter, 73 at the end of the game. Just a mix of cloud cover and clear skies out there. Otherwise 85 then on Saturday, 63 only on Sunday. Still breezy though on Sunday, I think, still behind the cold front. And then we're at 67 on Monday. Next week, though, check it out. It's a lot of sunshine, slowly warming up, though. We're back into the upper 70s by the end of next week.
Definitely getting some mild temperatures in finally.
A little bit of something for everyone in
that
forecast.
Definitely. Kenton, thank you.
Got it.
A water main break in Jefferson City led to major traffic backups today. The break happened on the corner of Missouri Boulevard and Dix Road late last night. Crews worked through the night to drain water and pour new concrete. Officials say that these repairs are not permanent.
These are strictly just the emergency repairs. We did this just to be able to get traffic flowing back on all the lanes of Missouri Boulevard. There is still damage to the pavement in that entire block area.
Crews are expected to be done with temporary repairs by tonight, but are advising drivers to still take caution while passing through. Well, a hidden danger for kids hiding in most cars.
And how parents may unknowingly be adding to the unsafety.
Flexsteel's signature gallery, style and quality at Baumgartner's in Avaz.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
This happens. And this should help. Going further to warn, alert, and protect drivers. That's Ford, and that's how you become America's best-selling brand. Get a new 2017 Ford Fusion and receive $4,500 cash back. That's $4,500 cash back on Fusion. Hurry into your quality Ford dealers today.
We believe when you're treated right, you feel welcome to be yourself. And we wouldn't have it any other way. So feel free to taste a bit of everything. At Isle of Capri Casino, feel free to feel free.
Closed captioning of KOMU 8 News is brought to you by ServiceMaster of Columbia.
Harvest the savings now during Menards Oktoberfest sale. Keep dirt outside with super durable Apache mats. This 2x3-foot utility mat comes in 2 colors, just $4.99 each after rebate. This 3x5-foot commercial mat can be used indoors or out, $22.99 each after rebate. Fill gaps and prevent air or water leaks with DAP Alex Plus caulk. It's durable, flexible, and paintable with excellent adhesion. On sale in white or clear, just $148 a tube. Now during Menards Oktoberfest sale.
Save big money at Menards. Come to Mercedes-Benz of Columbia for luxury purchasing at affordable prices and exceptional offers on all Mercedes-Benz vehicles, such as the 2017 GLC 300 SUV. Lease for only $429. A 2017 GLC 300 SUV for only $429 a month. Several to choose from. But hurry, these great offers won't last. Mercedes-Benz for less than you'd expect. Mercedes-Benz of Columbia. Nothing but the best. 2 locations, 1710 and 1510 I-70 Drive Southwest. ColumbiaMercedes-Benz.com.
A new study shows more than half of all car seats are not installed correctly. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, loose straps, loose car seats, and lack of a tether could put kids in danger. There is a way for parents to check the security of the car seat. It's called the inch test. And by moving the seat around, if it moves more than 1 inch, it needs to be adjusted. And speaking of car seats, the maker Diono is recalling more than 500,000 car seats due to safety problems. Children weighing over 65 pounds could get injured in a crash if the seat is only secured with a lap belt. Diono found the seats also need a top tether. Customers can get an energy absorbing pad and a new chest clip at no cost. Missourians are more likely to buckle their seatbelts than they were last year. However, the state still falls behind the national average. The state number is at 84%, while the national average of those who buckle up is at 90%. This is according to MoDOT's 2017 seatbelt usage survey. The 84% is actually an increase of over 2% from last year.
In 1998, we started at 60%, and now, in 2017, we're up to 84%. That's a 24% increase in several years. And this is the first big increase we've had in the last, say, 10 years or so.
The survey found minivan and crossover drivers were more likely to buckle up. Least likely were pickup truck drivers. In a new study about military personnel dealing with PTSD, researchers found they are more likely to open up to a virtual person. That's according to researchers at the University of Southern California. Researchers found a computer-generated interviewer may make soldiers more comfortable to talk about their traumas. They believe this is because it's more human than a survey, but soldiers can still keep some anonymity. An FDA committee is considering a new treatment to help those who are blind regain their sight. Spark Therapeutics tested a gene therapy on patients with a rare and incurable form of blindness. It showed 93% had improved vision after the therapy. It's unclear if the effect would last over a year. Secretary of State Jay Ashcroft celebrated the work of a high school Braille club today in honor of World Sight Day. Students at Calvary Lutheran High School brailled more than 250 books and games for Missourians with visual impairments. These items were donated to the Wolfer Library, which only carries audio, Braille, and large print book versions.
Nationally, there are libraries across the country, about 40 other states roughly, that help put materials into audio form or other forms for individuals. We really concentrate on things that dealing with Missouri, and then we work with other states to bring in other materials.
Club members received a certificate of recognition and went on a tour of the library and its facilities as a token of gratitude.
Well, the Boy Scouts of America announced it's no longer a boys-only club. How you reacted to the news, that's after the break.
We'll have the fallout after the president's blunt message to hurricane-devastated Puerto Rico. Also, the American mom and her family rescued overseas after years of captivity, and a possible breakthrough treatment for certain kinds of blindness on NBC Nightly News.
Mizzou football is back and has brought huge savings to Kia of Columbia, like new Optimas, up to $13,000 off, plus the Kia of Columbia Promise with the industry's best warranty. Hey, Mizzou fans, we're tailgating all season long at every home game. Check out our Facebook page to find out where. Time is running out. Get your new Optima up to $13,000 off, only at Kia of Columbia.
I want to see you in a Kia. There are 2 American POWs somewhere over that border.
Monday.
I want to help. What can I do? Bring Jimmy back.
Let's show them what Shadow Raiders can do.
I have a control.
Valor. New drama this Monday at 9/8 Central on the CW.
Valor, Monday at 8 on Mid-Missouri CW.
Don't make a wrong decision, make a strong decision. During our Truckerado month, your new Bob McCosh Silverado Crew Cab 4x4 has up to 24% off MSRP. At Bob McCosh, we have 0% interest for 72 months on Suburban and Tahoe. See your savings right now at bobmccosh.com. So find new roads to #1 business loop, Columbia. Chevrolet makes the car and truck. Bob McCosh makes the difference.
You plan for everything in life, except the only thing that's for certain. Is it time for a frank discussion with your loved ones about final arrangements? It pays to discuss the details and the price when your family is not under stress. When you're ready, contact Bach Yeager Funeral Chapel. Tour our newly remodeled facilities. We're not big and corporate. You'll deal directly with our owners. Whether it's an affordable traditional service or a simple cremation, count on Bach Yeager Funeral Chapel. Personalized service with dignity, care, and respect.
Is that the new girl? Yeah, she's cool.
Is that the new girl?
Yeah, she's cool.
The Toyota Highlander, the new school of style. Get 0.9% APR for 72 months on a new 2017 Highlander. Plus, every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care. Toyota, let's go places.
The Boy Scouts announced yesterday they would open membership to girls. Some are excited for the opportunity. Others are unsure of why anything has to change. Here's what you had to say about the decision in today's talk. Steve Hansen says good citizens are good citizens. If you are proud of what the Boy Scouts have taught boys, then there should be no reason why you would not want more kids to be exposed to the same thing. Rick Pollock says, as an Eagle Scout, I'm against it. Why change the Boy Scouts? If girls feel like they aren't learning useful skills in Girl Scouts, then it's time to make change to the Girl Scouts. Dave Lineberry says, as an Eagle Scout, I say as long as they uphold the Scout oath and follow the Scout law and complete all of the skill awards and merit badges required, they should have the same opportunity and ranks as male members of the Scouts. We'll be right back.
Coming up tomorrow on KOMU 8 News Today.
A celebration of seniors as the Mature Living Festival gets going. We have a preview.
Plus, the Stinky Fish Challenge is here. We'll tell you what that is.
Wow. Plus, I'll be at the Right Now desk bringing you the latest headlines.
And I'll have a look at summer-like temperatures for tomorrow.
Great days begin with great mornings. KOMU 8 News Today. Coverage you can count on.
How do you become America's best-selling brand? You make it for those who don't always look out for themselves. You make it detect what they don't. You make it for 3 rows of precious cargo. Going further for whatever life throws at you. That's Ford, and that's how you become America's best-selling brand. During SUV season, get $4,500 cash back on select Ford SUVs. That's $4,500 cash back, only at your quality Ford dealers.
Treatments have given me a new lease on life and new energy level.
It was gone. It was 9-day difference. I mean, instantly.
When your vein circulation improves, you get more energy. And who doesn't want more energy?
My legs, now that I've had treatments, feel rejuvenated, like I'm a new person.
When I get home at work at night, I'm not tired at all. I'm ready to go. It feels like I have a whole new life ahead of me.
Take charge of your health at Missouri Vein Care.
In our family, we all use electricity differently. But when it comes to our Touchstone Energy Cooperative,
we all think about it the same way.
Because our co-op is power.
Sure, electricity turns the lights on.
But power is the information that we get from our co-op about efficiency,
safety,
technology. We trust the co-op.
They're our neighbors,
our friends, our home.
Discover the value of your co-op membership. Visit membersfirst.coop today.
Pleasant interruptions? A phone call from an old friend. Finding out you've won a prize. Bad interruptions? Allergies and asthma. Columbia Allergy and Asthma Specialists test for a wide range of allergies and treats you with your custom plan so that your symptoms go away. Flowers, pets, changing seasons, you can enjoy them. We'd like to help. Go to breatheasyandlivefree.com or call for an appointment.
Columbia Allergy and Asthma Specialists.
With pre-collision system, lane departure alert, and more, Toyota Safety Sense is an advanced suite of active safety technology, now standard at no extra cost on 15 Toyota models. Tested, trusted, Toyota. Get $2,000 customer cash on a new 2017 RAV4 or get 0% APR for 72 months plus $1,000 bonus cash. Toyota, let's go places.
Today's Pet Corner on KOMU 8 is brought to you by Columbia Allergy and Asthma Specialists. Breathe easy and livefree.com.
Hey there, everyone. With me on today's Pet Corner is Gerda. Gerda is an 11-month-old German Shepherd. She is a cooperative dog. She loves squeaky toys, too. She likes to be held and cuddled. She is a big dog, but she likes to just go up in your lap and lay there for a little while. If you want to find her or any of the other dogs at the Central Humane Society, call 573-443-PETS.
For Missouri adults who have been adopted, answering the question, who am I, is about to get easier. Starting today, adult adoptees born in and after 1941 will be able to send in requests for their original birth information. The change is a part of the Missouri Adoptee Rights Act passed in 2016. Birth parents will still have the chance to deny the release of their information. Those who request their original birth info will still have to wait to get that info until January of 2018. Now here's a look at what we're following for KMU8 News at 6.
A judge has ordered the Howard County coroner to turn over documents to the Glasgow School District related to the death of a Glasgow student. That's coming up at 6 o'clock. Kenton?
Temperatures holding into the 60s this evening, looking at our weather app, and clear skies out there too. Then we're 56 at sunrise, 83 tomorrow. It's a warm one, and even some more cloud cover by the end of our day. And while that mix of sunshine and cloud cover on Saturday at 85, and then showers and thunderstorms roll in by the end of our Saturday, continue overnight. Some could be stronger with some winds, maybe even some hail out there. And then we're cooler, 63 on Sunday.
All right, that's all the time we have for now.
Thanks so much for joining us.
On air.